Good morning, it's Diane from the Paint Factory. Gonna see if anybody's here. It's Monday the 7th of January, and I will say that at the beginning of this year, January 1st, I said that I would do a Facebook Live once a week. Yes, I was going to be really good. I was going to be doing lots of instructional, talking about my stuff, whatever. And then I suddenly realised that it is actually the 7th today. So I am doing this by the skin of my teeth and the hair of my chin, because that's what I do. I just fly with it. So I am going to talk to you about a new product line that I have just tried. Now, typically, when people approach me and ask if I want to use a certain product, hi Angie, and a free product, if they, say, do you want to try and give us your review, see how you think about it, typically I will say no. And the reason I say no is, while I love free product, who doesn't? If I'm going to be doing a review on something, if it's kind of crap, to use a lovely word, if it's something that I don't particularly like, or I don't think it works to my advantage, then if people ask me, I'm going to have to tell them, because I'm not going to lie to anybody about a product. Kind of like, if you're good, then you can stand my criticism. If you're bad, then you probably don't need to be making stuff. So my friend, one of my painting colleagues, asked me if I wanted to try a line that she's been using, and at first I'm like, I'm mouthy, I'm opinionated, you really want me to try that? And she said, absolutely. So I started doing some research, started looking around at the colours, and I said, yeah, send me some products, and I will test them out. I will see if I like them, and we'll go from there. So no kind of commitment, just that I'm going to try these products, and you know what? I actually really kind of like them. So yay! And I did my first piece of the year, which is a beautiful buffet. So let me just scoot back so you can see it. Sorry, I'm on this stupid tripod. But look, it's absolutely gorgeous. The colours are just, my colours. I love them. So let me talk to you. Ooh, close up. Let me talk to you about the products. So, have you heard of Wise Owl paints? Yes? No? Me neither. I'd never heard of them. But they are a natural, mineral-based, I think it's clay-based paint. And they have some really nice colours. Now, when I asked them to, when they said they were going to send me some paints, they asked what colours I wanted to use. Originally, I had a different piece in mind with a different image transfer, and so I went with blues, greens. I wanted to do a pure black, and they sent them, and I changed my mind. I was going to do a different image transfer on a different piece of paper, a different piece of furniture, but it still worked. So this colour is called Cypress, and can you see? It's like a lovely dark green colour, and this paint, I'm telling you, is it's no VOCs, nothing. but it's really super smooth to use. I was quite surprised. This colour, so that's Cypress. This colour is called Charleston Green. Oh my God, Charleston, oh, look at that. Look at that colour. That is, I'm in love with this colour. It's just like a dark peacock bluey green. So this is the blue green tinge you can see on the top is a mix of the Charleston Green, the Cypress, a little bit of pure black, and believe it or not, Abyss. Now Abyss I thought was going to be like my main colour, and it's a gorgeous colour, but it wasn't going to work quite with this, and so I mixed this with the Cypress and the Charleston Green, and the black. And I also have a grey linen, which I haven't brought out because what am I like? But gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, they also have a matte varnish, which is water-based. And I would read this if I had my glasses on. It's just a blur. But I've used this on the inside because I wanted the inside of the doors because I wanted to try it out. The you're going to see like a brownie effect. The brown is from a shellac that I've used, and I love shellacs. The really beautiful thing there, hi, is the furniture salve. And I'm like, when I open it, I'm like, what is this? It's gorgeous. Oh my God, if you could smell this, it's like divine. This is called white tea. Now, this is the sealer, and it's a wax. It's made from beeswax, and gorgeous. Can you put it on your hands? Oh my God, it is. I can't explain the smell, but if I had an addiction, I think it might be this one. Angie, isn't it absolutely fabulous? Now, I don't polish, much to my husband's dismay. He's like, why don't you dust every now and again? How about you polish? And I'm like, no. I actually polished my table today because I want this in my room. It's gorgeous. So yeah, so I used this. They gave me another one called Tobacco Flower, which, yeah, I did get it off earlier, but I can't now. But trust me, see, if I wasn't on live, I'd be used. Oh, look, there you go, twist off. This is called, yeah, Tobacco Flower. Oh. And it, excuse me. This is really kind of masculine, kind, you know, like lumberjacky, macho man with a axe kind of smell. Oh. So these are, oh my God, it's just, this should have a warning that it's addictive. So what did I learn? I learned that this actually is a really good product, and it's a paint line that I really didn't know was around. I'd be interested to see if anybody out there, I mean, I know Thea was the one who recommended the paint line. If anybody knows and have used the Wise Owl, because it's great, it really is. I mean, I am still going to use, you know, my Annie Slow, my Pure and Original. I will always use good quality products that I can manipulate. And actually that was one of the criteria that I really wanted, that I had to make sure that this paint worked with my different techniques, because if it didn't, what's the point? I am not a person who will just do 2 coats and, you know, that's it. 2 coats and a wax and boom. I don't do that. I like to play, I like to mess around, I like to just, you know, do my thing in the garage. So I was very nicely surprised. Now, the one thing that they also sent me is, they sent me, look, I've already abused it. I am an abuser of paintbrushes every single time, but this is Klingon. Now, I've seen people kind of talk about this, about the brand, and this is actually wet right now, and I'm like, brush is a brush, right? And so typically I've been using the small-handed ones that I get from, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot, and I abuse them. And so when I ruin them, I don't care about throwing them away because I'm not particularly invested in it. I don't like the really thick, bulbous brushes because I can't get into the nuts and crannies. It carries actually too much paint for me. So they sent me this one. Now, when I won the General Finishes contest last year for the image transfer, part of the gift package was this little baby. And this is a Klingon. This is a S50. So for me, it's a great size. I love it, look, it's like perfect. But it is so smooth, it's so easy to use. So I would never have tried this before. Had they not sent it to me, I wouldn't have. But I'm telling you, and it's crazy because who talks like this? These brushes and that paint, they were so smooth and easy to work with. I'm embarrassed that I'm getting excited about brushes and paint. What did I turn into? But it's true. So yeah, so here I am, January 7th, yeah, at some time in the morning, I don't know, using and promoting this paint that I've never heard of before. So we're talking about the oval one. Oh yeah, see, I'm with you, Thea. What I wish they would do, and I wish they would make this size in angled. I think that would be killer. But I can actually do what I need to do with this. I'm excited about a brush. I'm ashamed that I'm so, I love them. This one is my favorite, I think. Just, I love the small size. But yeah, so here I am, going all gaga about, you know, paint and brushes. And I think for me, the nice thing is that I've had over Christmas, I took some time off, and so I came back to this piece, and this is actually an image transfer painting by Thomas Cole, who was an English-American painter. So this image, you can see it there, is of Florence, and I think it was painted in 1837-ish. So it makes me believe that I now need to go back to Italy and do some research to see if this is actually a true depiction. But it's fun to start painting again. I'm like so thrilled that it's a new year. I'm challenging myself. I'm, you know, Still doing the same kind of techniques, but I really do want to kind of like push myself. And now I have another paint line to play with, which means that I have another colour palette to work with, which is really, I enjoy, I really do, which is why don't just settle with one line, don't limit yourself. And actually, and like I keep saying, that, you know, paints react differently to each other. And so if you're looking for, you know, some kind of texture or just something different with the finish, that is actually how a lot of times I get my texture, because I let the paints kind of fight with each other, or the finishes fight with each other. I heard from Wise Owl, who are really kind of two cool chicks making paint, and they gave me a 15% discount code that I can share with you. So I would say, honestly, if it was crap, I would tell you right now, and then Wise Owl would be like, well, I'm gonna defriend her. But it really isn't. It's definitely worth trying. The Charleston Green, come on, fabulous. So if you go on to wiseowlpaints.com and you use the Paint Factory as a code at checkout, you will get 15% discount off all the products, which means off the paint, off the Klingon brushes, which is great, and this, which I swear, see, like now I've got it in my hands, now I have to open it up again and smell it. Oh my god, I wish you could, look at it, and it's beeswax, so gorgeous, gorgeous. Look what I'm gonna do. Smell divine, smell absolutely divine. So that's it. So I am gonna promise I am gonna do a Facebook Live every week, and I will tell you what I've been doing, hopefully more painting, and I will try and work more on my website. But so if you have any questions, any concerns, any questions about the products, then let me know. And again, if you want to order anything from Wise Owl, then please use my code and save 15%. So I will talk to you all later, and thank you for watching. Bye.